Welcome to another Splatoon 2 video on the channel. This will be another news roundup video. I have got a lot of news to cover in this video, so let's just get on with it. With the fact that Ancho Games will be returning to Splatoon 2. This was a stage in the first game, which was of course on the Wii U. It will be coming in August and we will be getting 2 brand new weapons along with that August update as well. I'm sure there will be 2 other weapons coming in the August update as well that we don't know about. They probably are just redesigns of weapons that we currently have in the game, but with different sub and special weapons. But Ancho Games will be coming in August. Really am excited about that. We are getting 2 brand new weapons as well. The Nautilus 47, which is a Splatling which can hold its charge. That is definitely something new for the Splatlings. We haven't really seen that before in any other weapon type apart from the Chargers. So that is an interesting change with this brand new weapon. And also we will be getting the Blob Lobber, which is a slosher. It is a bathtub which can fire 4 bubbles that can bounce off the ground and they can bounce off walls as well. Definitely does look really cool to use. We did get some gameplay clips of the 2 brand new weapons, which I have already put on screen now as I did describe those weapons. But yeah, I think it's cool how we've got that bathtub that did get data mined quite a while ago. Really am a fan of the weapon designs. I think they look really cool, especially the Blob Lobber. I really can't wait to try that out. And that new Splatling, the Nautilus 47, that is definitely an interesting change, how we've got a Splatling now that can hold its charge. It will be interesting to see how these weapons will change the meta, or if they will change the meta at all. I don't really care about that sort of stuff. I'm just really looking forward to trying out these weapons when they do go live, when we do get an update at the start of August. Speaking of updates, we will be getting a brand new update later today if you are in North America. It will be going live 6 PM for people living on the West Coast. That is 9 PM for people living on the East Coast. That is early tomorrow morning for me. That is 2 o'clock in the morning UK time, and that is 3 o'clock in the morning for people living in the rest of Europe. And this update does a wide range of things to the game, but unfortunately I don't know what most of those things are, just because I don't have access to the English patch notes at this time of recording. They haven't been released yet at this time of recording, but probably by the time this video does go live, I'm sure the English patch notes will be live. So in the description of this video, I will update it for when the English patch notes do go live. But I have tried to put the Japanese patch notes through Google Translate, and I know some people over on the Splatoon Reddit have done the same, and pretty much what I will be reading out now is pretty much a combination of what I have discovered from the patch notes, as well as what people in the Splatoon community on the Splatoon Reddit have discovered. I will be putting a link to the Reddit post in the description as well. But the first thing that this update will be doing is adding in functionality for the Pearl and Marina Amiibo, just because if you do manage to get the Amiibo early, I do know that in Australia, for example, EB Games are selling those Amiibo early. I know retailers are dispatching the Amiibo early as well. By the way, if you are in the UK and if you have ordered the Amiibo from Nintendo UK's online store, check your order, just because they have still delayed the dispatch times for quite a lot of orders. A lot of people aren't getting those Amiibo until the 29th of July. So check your orders if you have ordered those Amiibo from Nintendo UK's online store. I did place an order myself, but luckily I cancelled my order last week just because I've got another order with another retailer. I'm glad I put that order in with that other retailer. But yeah, if you do have the Amiibo right now, you can't do anything with it. So this update will be adding in functionality for the Pearl and Marina Amiibo, and I went through what the Pearl and Marina Amiibo do in Splatoon 2 in a news roundup video last week, which I will leave a link to in the description as well. What I will be doing tomorrow when I do get the Amiibo myself is basically showing off what the Amiibo do, and I will be taking photos with the Amiibo. I will be showing off the gear abilities that come with the gear, so I will be doing that tomorrow on the channel. Unfortunately, the patch does go live at 2 o'clock in the morning my time, so even if I did get the Amiibo like today, then I won't be able to do anything with it until tomorrow. So yeah, that is what I hope to do on the channel tomorrow. But let's just move on to what else this update will be doing. So this update will be adding in new ink tanks for the Splattershot Junior and the custom Splattershot Junior. We can see that in the screenshot that we did get for this update, and yeah, those ink tanks, they look really cool. It's kind of making me wonder whether they will do the same for other weapons as well. I think this is the first time that we do have custom ink tanks for different weapons. So yeah, I'm just wondering whether for Splatlings, for example, whether you will see Inklings have like a massive ink tank moving forward. Definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing what Nintendo will be doing. I think those ink tanks, they look really cool. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Now, it seems like the Rapid Blaster and the Rapid Blaster Pro will be getting a nerf with this update. Again, make sure you are checking out the link in the description if the English patch notes have gone live to see what they have done to those two weapons. The Undercover Brella will replenish broken Brellas when you do get a kill or an assist. That is a cool feature. Definitely want to use the Undercover Brella myself. I haven't really checked out the Brellas that much, but whenever I do come up against a Brella, I always freak out just because I never know what to do against a Brella. They always seem really strong, especially the Undercover Brella, how you can shoot through the Brella itself. So yeah, definitely want to check out the Undercover Brella, and that feature definitely does sound really cool. The Tenta missile has been buffed with this update. Now, with the translation, it seems like when only one target is locked on, 10 missiles will be shot off altogether, so that they will land scattered around the target. So it seems like more missiles will be shot off if you have less targets locked on. They have increased the number of missiles when locked on to 2 targets to 5, and they have shortened the firing interval between each shot. When you do equip the Tenta missiles along with the special power up gear ability, it increases the range covered by the missiles, and also the Tenta missile can now target the Rainmaker shield. That is definitely a buff for the Tenta missile. Definitely am looking forward to using the Tenta missile and seeing how effective it is after this update. A timer gauge has been added to the inkjet landing spot, so you can see how long your opponent is in the inkjet for. You can time what you need to do. So like if you've got low ink and somebody is still in their inkjet, you can hide in the ink, wait for them to, you know, finish their inkjet sort of session, and then splat them as they are coming down. So that is definitely an interesting change for the inkjet. I think that is sort of a little bit harsh on inkjet users, to be honest with you. I think that's going to be an interesting change to deal with. When you exit Salmon Run, you will be placed outside of the entrance for Salmon Run instead of the middle of Inkopolis Square. And it seems like from the translation, it seems like they will be doing the same for the Octo expansion as well. So when you do exit the DLC, you will be placed outside of the subway entrance. There does seem to be a rework to the matchmaking in ranked as well, but I'm not sure what it is based on the translation. Again, if the patch notes have gone live for the English version of the game, so like if the English patch notes have gone live, I will add them or I will add a link to them in the description so you can see what this rework is for the matchmaking in ranked, and definitely am interested to see what that is. Moving away from the update that will be going live later today, and by the way, just to clear things up, Ancho V games and the 2 new weapons will not be going live later today or tomorrow. They will be going live in early August. But anyway, moving on, the Smash Brothers Inkling Amiibo will be coming out on the 7th of December, so that is the same day as the game itself, and it will be costing $16, and you can now pre-order that Amiibo from Best Buy. Definitely will be looking out for pre-orders over here in the UK as well, just because I absolutely love the Inkling Amiibo design for the Smash Brothers series of Amiibo. I love the Inklings design within Smash Brothers as well. I think they've done a really good job with the Inkling in Smash. Now there is a all mystery salmon run rotation coming up soon, but what is different is that in the app the question marks are yellow, whereas in the game itself the question marks are in green. So I'm not sure whether this will be a different sort of Grisco sort of rotation. Normally when we do get question marks, it is random weapons, and we will be getting like a Grisco weapon as well. That is what has happened in the past. So we have had the Grisco Brella. I do believe the Grisco Brella was one of the first things we got. We got the Grisco Charger, and recently we got the Grisco Slosher as well. So I'm wondering whether this will be like all randomized sort of Grisco sort of rotation, where every single Grisco weapon will be available to use, or maybe it will just be another Grisco weapon rotation and it will be like the Grisco Brella, or it will be a brand new Grisco weapon. That is definitely something interesting that people have noticed as well. So that is it for this news roundup video. Definitely I'm looking forward to the return of Ancho V games. Definitely I'm looking forward to playing on that stage again. It was one of the stages that did get added in, like it was one of the latest stages that got added in for Splatoon 1. So I barely played on Ancho V games, so definitely I'm looking forward to playing on this stage in Splatoon 2. So yeah, I'm excited about what is coming to the game. Really am looking forward to those 2 brand new weapons as well in August, and of course the update that will be going live later today. Definitely am looking forward to everything that is coming. Definitely I'm looking forward to the Splatfest as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about everything that I have covered in this video. But that is it for the video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one that I do make.